Welcome back everybody, Green Assassin here, and today I am playing in my Direwolf20's 1.7 world. This pack is available on the Feed the Beast launcher. Last episode we got into the basics of auto crafting with applied energistics, and I reviewed what I had done on my lost footage for blood magic. I can't use my elevator. There we go. So this episode, I'm gonna stray away from applied energistics just for a little bit, and we're gonna get back into a little bit of magic. I did want to show a little bit of this though. I've moved my interfaces so they're all pointing down. Added a couple, did I add that recipe last time? I think I did. Added a glass recipe here. In here we have the seed one. I did that last episode, but now I've also added a pattern for a blank pattern, and I think this one back here has quartz glass in it, so just kind of slowly gonna add patterns to it as I need them type thing. One other thing I did craft off camera was this thing here. It's an ME interface terminal. Basically what it does is it gives you access to all your interfaces on your AE network. So I can take patterns out and I can drop patterns in to wherever they go, and they're all labeled individually. The only thing I noticed is I have two alloy smelters on the system right now, and I have one set to furnace mode and one set to alloys only, but it doesn't differentiate which one's which, so that could be a problem in the future. With this one already having a pattern in it, I know that this one's the furnace and this one will be the alloys only, so I'll find a way of making it so I know which one's which. And yeah, there's been an update since my last episode, and as you guys can see, I had all of these as green hex blocks, but now they are see-through, and I even tested to see if I can make it so that they would go back to green, but they won't, because I tried taking one of these out and it ended up being a gray hex block, and I put a green one in there and it's still see-through, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I might leave it, but at the same time, depending on what's behind it, it kind of looks funny. So like these ones, there's smooth stone behind it, so you can tell what it is behind it, and then this one's cobble obviously, so they'll all look different if I don't change them out. So I don't know what to do about that just yet. That's off work camera though, or off camera work. My dyslexia is kicking in today. I also noticed this. I had some micro blocks here and they all changed to dark wood leaves covers, so I'm gonna have to change those out eventually. Don't know what happened there. I'm just guessing it was chisel and micro block ID conflict or something got changed. So, and that's the other thing, is chisel got updated. I think we have chisel 2 now on the mod pack, so everything says chisel 2, and I think the last time it was still chisel, like when it updated the last time, but now we got a whole bunch of new fancy blocks. We can chisel our chests. There's one for bronze, there's the Valentine's Day block, packed ice, I think that's an old one, I'm not sure though. Got a couple other cool ones. Some uranium blocks, you can chisel uranium blocks now. What else? I think that one was in there before. I think these ones are new, the paper wall blocks. I knew about the other paper walls, which don't seem to be in here anymore. Oh, they're there. I knew about these ones, but I don't think there was an actual block form of them before. So, really cool. Chisel updated. Really like chisel, gives you lots of options. These ones are new too, I'm pretty sure. And we also now have the diamond chisel, which I've already crafted one and have it in my tool bag. And I think the auto chisel in this one got updated. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing it got updated though. But anyways, this episode, just give me 1 second. I want to cover some Botania, because it's been a while since we've done any Botania, I think. And I would like to maybe get some better tools and, well, maybe not tools, but some better armor. So I've cleared out this room down here. This isn't a final thing. I might expand it that way a little bit. I can't really expand it this way because my elevator is over there. So it'll probably get expanded that way if I expand. And I don't know how far I can expand that direction because I'll end up running into my lower, or my other part of the base, I think. But I have a bunch of stuff cut out and ready to go. So if we come up here, I've got a bunch of recipes in this chest that I want to go over. So we got the mana lens. I've already crafted one, but these ones I want to make 2 other lenses and see about combining them. This one was going to be for a phantom lens, but I don't think I need it at the moment, so I'm not going to craft that. But this one I'm going to need, which is for, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the plate. This one's for the sparks that I want. And this one is going to be for the thermal lily floating flowers that I want. So let's grab all this stuff. And we'll come over to our crafting table. And it'll probably be easier if I just go Botania, if I can spell. And let's find out this thing. I want this thing, Terrace. Okay. We're just going to craft it. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. My pronunciation is horrible when it comes to stuff like that. The other thing I want is, let's make these quickly. So if we take any color of Mystic Flower and we give it 2 glowstone, we get glimmering flowers. And then if we take those, and where'd they go? Where'd they go? The pasture seeds, which are easy to make. I think I covered this in a previous episode. Just some tall grass in a pool gets you pasture seed. And 8 dirt will get us floating flowers. And then if we take those and combine them with the thermal lilies, and any color will work. It doesn't have to be blue. It can be any color. We get floating thermal lilies. So those are going to come into play in a minute. The other thing I wanted to do was make a couple lenses. So we'll do that quickly. Very easy recipe, just 4 mana steel, and apparently these don't stack. And then I want to take a rune of fire to get me the potency lens, and a rune of air to get the velocity. I don't know if I actually need this one. I think this one makes it faster, and this one makes it stronger, like more mana in each burst. Let's just take a quick look in here. Do I have any pearls up here? No, I do not. I really need to get a wireless access terminal. So for now, I'm going to take this because I want to see... Oh no, actually, I don't want to do that with this one. So that can go back in here. If you mix a mana pearl with your lens, it turns it into a rainbow lens, I think. And then your mana bursts will be different colors. Yeah, it'll turn it into rainbow tinted. But for this lens, I don't need it because you're not really going to see it all the time. I thought I could combine these. could have swore. How do you combine these? Where's the botan or the lexicon? Lexica. Mystical items. Nope. Natural apparatus. Nope. Mana manipulation, mana spreaders, rainbow lens. Lenses are not only fancy colors. Takes mine, normal spreader. Receiving a mana spreader is recommended for some lenses. Oops. Wrong button. Nope. I want this. Next page, next page. Sometimes though having single mana lens and a spreader just isn't enough. By combining two lenses with a slime ball. Okay. I need a slime ball. Let us go see if we have one. I don't know if I actually have slime balls. I don't remember encountering slimes. Oh, I do have some. Sweet. Oh yeah, because I have this thing so I can make slime balls. Okay, back up to the Botania area. So back to the crafting table, and we will go like so, and like so, and like so. And potency, velocity. So, like I said, this might be a little bit overkill, but I'm gonna try it out anyways. I need my mana spreader, and I think I have just about everything else. We'll throw this back in here. I'll grab this stuff. I have my plate. Oh, I forgot to make the sparks. Let's do that quickly. They're very easy. Just a bunch of blaze powders, some mana, petals. Any color will work. I'm just using white because that's what I had the most of at the time, I think. And that'll get us 4 sparks. And my system seems to want to be laggy. What else is new? So what we're going to do is in my magic bag, first thing we're going to do, we're going to need that. We need the magic bag. Let's open that up. I need 4 of these and the master ritual, and I need this. And I need this. I don't know if this needs to be in my inventory or not, but we're going to grab it anyways, just in case. So what we're going to do is I have this set to the nether ritual. Another pronunciation that I do not want to try. Serenade of the nether, I'm pretty sure is how that's pronounced. And we're going to go boom, boom. Oh, and I just messed it up. High jump, magnetism, crusher, speed, well of suffering, regeneration. Come on, where is it? There we go, right there. Don't hold shift when you're clicking the master ritual because it will cause bad stuff to happen. So, there is that. I don't quite want to activate it just yet. Let's get some of these out. So, I'm basically just going to put these around like so. And this will keep them from getting destroyed by the lava that this thing's going to produce. I should probably have put down my ritual or mana spreader before I did that. But yeah, we have a source of free lava. We have these things picking up the lava as needed. I might make a way of shutting it off. Like it'll be a manual control for sure to start, and I might automate it to detect when this pool is full and then shut off by itself, but I'm not sure. The only way I've seen to do that is Direwolf's way, but I might be able to do it with the way I did the blood ritual. I might be able to do it that way, so I might go about it that way. Where is my Wand of the Forest? I want to see how fast this is filling up. Not very fast. And why did it stop? These must have a cooldown. And put the lens on there. And hopefully that will fill up fairly quickly. Oh, I just about jumped into the lava. I will prettify, prettify this place later. I'm not too worried about it right now. Like, I'm not done building everything I want to build, so I'm basically gonna build most of the stuff and then either prettify it as I go, or wait until it's all done and then do it. So I need to look at the book quickly, because the reason we are setting up this pool is so that I can nope. Could have swore it was in here. Must be under basics. Yes, it is. So I want to start making Terra Steel, and Terra Steel takes a lot of mana to make. It like requires a half a pool of mana, and if the process gets interrupted, you lose the mana. So basically we need to set up one of these, and then we'd need a mana diamond, a mana steel ingot, and a mana pearl to get one Terra Steel. So I need the living rock in the corners and the lapis on the other sides. And we need, it doesn't show it on there, but it does say in there that you need a piece of living rock in the middle. So we're going to put one of them down in the middle, and then I'm going to throw that right there. And I can't tell if this is actually going to be working or not at the moment, but we're going to put a spark on top of this pool. Where's my wand? Because I want to see if this is going to anything else. Nope, doesn't look like it's connecting to anything else. And then we're going to throw a spark on top of here, and they're connected. So now basically I've got to wait until this mana pool, actually, you know what? Let's go grab some diamonds and some pearls. Boom. DEIA. Ooh, I'm getting low on diamonds. I'm gonna have to go set up another ender quarry somewhere. Actually, maybe we should get into Mistcraft soon so I can make a mining age. What else do I need? Pearl. Ender pearls. We'll just grab a whole stack of those. Well, stack of 16, I guess, because that's all they stack in. And I need some mana steel. Let's turn a couple of these. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and 4 of these. Put the rest of those in there for now. Get sparks off the hotbar. Put these on the hotbar. And we can throw these in here. And then, if I go into my magic bag, we have some of these mana tablets that are full. So, Let's get the Wand of the Forest back. Accepting mana from items. So, actually, I don't think the magnet will suck that off, will it? Please don't suck it off. Cool. So we'll let that fill up. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Need at least a half a pool to be able to make one of these. Is that thing empty already? Holds a half, boom. Throw this one on there. Let that fill up a little bit. I should have enough that I can craft one of these at least. So we need, let's take our magnet off just in case. Don't want this process getting interrupted, so one of those and one of those. And we get some particle effects. Lots of mana getting transferred. Oh, that's cool. There's even a little visual thing on it. Everything's turning green. And boom. We got our first piece of Terra Steel. So now there's a few things that you guys can do with this. Let's take a look. We can make the Rod of Terra Firma. Don't know what that does. Mana Mirror. Mana Armor. Or Terra Steel Armor, sorry, which I wouldn't mind making, but that's going to be a lot of mana, because that's like, what, 7... $23 pieces of Terra Steel to make a full suit of armor. So I will be... If I do make that, it'll be a while yet, and it'll be a lot of AFKing for getting the mana that's required for that. With the system that I have right now, it's gonna take a while. There is another option I can do. I can make some of, I can't remember what they're called. I think they're like Entropinium flowers. And you can use TNT in order to get mana from them. There's one that I can use experience to get mana from. There's one that I can make cake to get mana from. That one I might actually do. Maybe I'll look at that flower, and that thing just goes when it gets all of them. I hope that mana spreader's not wasting any. That's why I put that lens on there, was because I was worried 8 of these flowers would like overproduce for what this mana spreader can handle. So I'm hoping the lens kind of makes it so it won't waste as much mana. And we're at a half pool already. We can make one more of these quickly. And then the rest of it I'll probably make off camera as needed. Standing too close to it. Well, that shot it too far. Boom. 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 Ah. I think I might have to hook up an open crate to this. There we go. Is that other tablet, both my tablets are empty. That one's empty. That one's still got a little bit in it. Let's throw it in here. Cool. 2 pieces of terra steel. So the next thing I want to work on is making a portal to Elfheim, I think it's called. Where is our Luxka? Let's go here. The portal to Elfheim. So yeah, basically we need to have 8 living wood, 8 glimmering living wood, 1 elven gateway core, 2 mana pools, and 2 nature pylons. This is the elven gateway core, so that was one of the reasons I needed a terra steel ingot, was so I could craft this. The 2 mana pylons, they'll be nature pylons, but I need to craft 2 mana pylons with a terra steel, so that's 2 pieces of terra steel. And that's where the living wood goes, glimmering wood, and yeah. But basically what this does is it unlocks another part of the lexicon, the Britannia book. What you do is you make the portal, you open it, you throw your book in, and it will unlock all the Elfheim recipes basically. And what you do is you basically trade items. So if I were to throw in a mana pearl, I think I get pixie dust back, or stuff like that. So, and some of the more advanced recipes in Britannia require stuff from there. Britannia. So like, yeah, like this needs to be traded. I think this one is 2 terra steel ingots, gets you 1 elementium ingot, and just stuff like that. Like this one, I think, oh no, that's not what I thought it was. So just a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna want to have to be able to craft later on. Ring of Far Reach. No, what was the one thing I wanted? Where's the Globetrotter sash? This one here requires 2 elementium ingots and a Gaia spirit. I'm gonna have to look in how to do that because I haven't done anything like that yet. Like, this is the farthest I've ever made it into Britannia, so some of the details are still a little fuzzy on me, but I do like the mod, so that's why I'm playing around with it. But anyways, I've been babbling for a while now, just kind of nonsense, so I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff ready for next episode, get all the stuff ready to open that portal, and hopefully be able to get the mana required to open that portal. And yeah, we will take a look at that next episode, hopefully. And then, like I said, I want to do Mistcraft soon too, so I'll consider doing a little bit of that. Like, basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start creating a bunch of worlds in Mistcraft and going through and finding all the pages that I can. I'm pretty sure everybody by now knows how to get your pages. Basically create a world and go searching for libraries. You find the pages in the libraries, and then after I got the pages I want, I'll be able to show you guys how to make a Mistcraft age. I'm not saying I'm like really good at it. I probably suck at it, so it's probably going to take me a few tries. But it is something that I want to do soon because I want to start up another quarry, and I would like to be able to do it in a Mistcraft age. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave me a like, helps me out a lot. Consider subscribing if you're not already, lets you know when I have new videos out. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.